What are we doing junior church today? Well, look, you gotta know. You ready? All right. Well, hold on before you do. You don't have to go yet. Thank you for playing. You look so pretty sitting over there. Anyway, I got something I want to say to you. This is something I have not looked forward to. I can still preach. I can do a lot of things, but I cannot pastor anymore. I'm going to have to retire on December 28th, would be my last Sunday here at the church. I got two prayers. One, that somebody here will want to keep it going, keep it open. And number two, if God wants to send somebody, he'll send somebody. If God wants us to sell it, he'll sell it. Sister, you see that? You will also receive a free 5-year. Yeah, young. Don't want to get skitty on it. So, can you still talk to me with me eating? Yeah. I got called to preach in 1990. And I said to myself and to God, I prayed about it. I said, Lord, I want to be a pastor of a church in 2000. Give me 10 years. In November of 1999, I noticed, I talked to Preston Naff. He was a pastor of Harvest Baptist. He was 82, 83 years old. He said he's had a lot of people come and was interested in it, but nobody that he just felt good about. So he asked me if I was coming to help him, and I told him, I said, I'm not looking to do that. I'm looking to be a pastor. So it wasn't long, he called me later on and asked me if I would consider being a pastor of the church. And I asked the Lord, I said, if this be your will, it will work out. And the church voted on me. And after a few weeks of preaching, they voted on me. And a preacher asked me, he said, how many votes do you need to get to become pastor? I said, I need 100%. He laughed at me. He said, you'll never get that. I said, well, with that little bit of people, I need 100% of the vote, because if I don't, then it just would tear the church up. So they voted on me one Sunday night, and I got 100% of the vote. Every single person in there voted for me. And I've been pastoring ever since. We had as many as 100, I think I counted 175 in there one Sunday. It's homecoming or friends and family day, one of the two. And we had to put chairs down the aisle. People had to sit up in the choir loft. We didn't have enough seating for everybody. And but again, like I said, a lot of people was living at that time that's not living today. And so we've had some good contests over the years to bring people in. It's all been really good, but in 2020, when I opened the church up, it wasn't but me and Linda, that was it, for a couple weeks. And then after that, a few others were starting to come in, and a few others were starting to come in, but I never did get it built back up. Now this past Friends and Family Day, I think we counted 85 in the church, which was the most we've had since 2020. So, and we just had two guys join the church 2 weeks ago. So, I'm not anxious about saying this or about doing this tomorrow. I'm not anxious about it at all. I wish I didn't have to say anything, but I think I need to. It gives the church 2 months. I gotta be honest with you. If you're ever seeing this, I don't know how we're gonna make it financially. I have no idea what's gonna be done. So, something like this, you can't write it down, you know.
Yeah, so it was good to see that they get some practice in.
Ready to go preach and teach and possibly fall over. I'm ready to go. You may say, well, he's going to come back and say, no, he's not going to do it. Nope, this is set. I will not be pastoring after Jesus 28. That gives you almost 2 months. 2 months to decide what you're going to do. Okay? Steve, I know you came up here. You got something you want to say?
We all voted we had a church vote last August for a future exploratory committee. So we all met this morning, me, Boots, Jeffrey, and Pam, on what to do for the future. So just let the church know we are working towards that to figure out what to do with the future. There's nothing to share right now, but anything that we decide between now and then, we will bring before the church to vote. So nothing's going to be done without running through you guys first. But I also want to let you know, there's one thing unfortunately, that church people like to do, and is gossip and spread rumors. Please, if you hear any gossip or rumors about what's going on at our church, don't believe them unless you hear from us directly.
My father, the pastor of Harvest Baptist Church, gave his resignation effective December 28th, 2025. And I say resignation, it's more of a retirement, although right now there's nobody replacing, so it could very well be the end of our church as we know it. We have a future exploratory committee with 4 people. It's myself, 2 other men, and a lady at our church. We are meeting to figure out what to do with the future of our church as of the end of this year, once we no longer have our pastor. Whether we look into replacing him, or if we're replacing him with another pastor and remaining open, or if we decide to sell the property of the church, which we own the property and the building outright. The only problem is we're a nonprofit organization, so if we do sell it, we have to take those proceeds and put it back into another nonprofit organization, or turn it over to the government. Or the other option would be to find another church that's wanting that property, and we gift it to them, and let them just take over. The issue we're having with that is our tithes and offerings have been so low, our attendance is so low, that we don't have anything in savings right now. It's almost down to zero, so we are barely getting by week to week. And so once he stops pastoring at the end of the year, there will be no more services, and so there is no more money coming in to continue to pay our utilities, our insurance, and that sort of thing to keep the church open and going. So we'll have to find something to do with it by the end of the year. Article 13 says, all property of the church, both real estate and personal, shall forever remain in control of its active members.
We need to have that changed and voted upon to say that all property, whatever in real estate, will be transferred to the nonprofit organization that the church is donated to or legally sold to.
And the previous constitution here says all assets will go to some rescue mission in Jacksonville, Florida. But that's obviously been voted on and changed because it's not here.
Yes, in this this is
Yeah.
this just says
That's our
active
newest
members.
one. That's our
So we're going to have a business meeting.
We are,
Thing is, it has to be brought up 2 weeks prior
yeah, we
to
have
the
to have 2
business
weeks.
meeting.
But also, we also
So
have
then
on
it needs
here,
to happen ASAP.
Yeah.
yeah, but it says,
Can anybody hear me?
Everybody's too busy.
All right, if you can't hear me now, you can play it back on video later on today. We're here today at the Harvest Baptist Church. Time is getting closer that I am going into semi-retirement, not totally retirement. Let me explain to you what is going on.
but we've had a new development in the last week or two. The pastor's been contacted by another man who operates and runs a foundation called...
Right now, I'm working out a merger with a place that's called Hemi House, H-E-M-I.
the Hemi House. And he wants to use this building that we're in for a church base to hold AA meetings, NA meetings, basically serve the neighborhood of Southeast Roanoke, which is really a good option for us. Over the past 20-some years, my dad has had a burden on his heart for the people of Southeast, and Southeast has just really been torn up by addiction and drug addiction, alcohol addiction, crime in general. And so he's had a real burden for that around here. They tried, I'd say about 10, 15 years ago, he tried starting a program with a couple other people who had been rehabilitated to help out some people with addicted to narcotics or alcohol. Brian Thornhill, he runs the Hemi House, and it's H-E-M-I. Help everyone make improvements. Yeah, H-E-M-I, Hemi House. And they're located over in North Roanoke, I believe, or closer towards Salem right now, and they have a house that they use to help people recover with addictions and different things, and they want to expand, especially over here to this area where addiction is so prevalent. It's a lot of people in this area are homeless. They deal with drug addiction, alcohol addiction, you name it. It's a problem around here. So this is a good opportunity for them, and it's going to be something I think that will benefit the neighborhood in this area for a long time to come.